Hello, this is Wes Fryer. It is June the 26th, 2020, and I'd like to create a little screencast to show you the workflow which I've used the past 2 weeks during our virtual Minecraft camps to quickly convert PDF files that are created using the Minecraft Education Edition camera and portfolio into JPG Images. And so I'm going to just kind of go through that quickly with you. What I'll show you first is actually one of the websites that we used for camp. I've used a Google site for this, and the idea here is that in addition to sharing a lot of information about camp and our daily schedule, each day I will post photos from camp. And so I actually need to do that from yesterday, which was the fourth and final day of our camp. And so down here, we've got a folder, and these are day 3 photos. I could go ahead and click this. Well, I can click this link here to pop this out. This is a shared folder on Google Drive, and actually I need to move the pictures here from day 3 because I'm going to end up putting the photos here. So I've just kind of organized those by day, and you could be using Google Photos or Flickr or other kinds of websites. It's really pretty easy to embed images. Oh, and I didn't really need this one, so I guess I'll delete this one. It's very easy to embed a shared folder like this from Google Drive into a Google site. And so that's the reason that I use this. And when you set up the sharing for this folder, of course, you're going to want to set that up so that anyone on the internet with a link can actually view that folder, and that way people are not going to have to log in order to see it. So I'm going to create a new folder right now, and I'm going to call it day 3, and I'll go ahead and create that. I'm going to change my view from this tiled icon view to a list view, and what I want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and select these. So you can see the extension on the end of these files is .jpg, which is a JPEG image, and that is the format that I want to be sharing these in. And that makes these images really, easy for students or teachers or whoever you would want to be able to use them in projects and do other things with them. But here's the issue. The Minecraft Education Edition actually creates PDF files. And so this is our board that we've created, and we've actually, the moderators have been helping me get it cleared out. So this was all filled with creative things that students had built, and we've preserved. This was a speed build area that we made, and so then this was a Brahms, which was created by some of our campers, and they're in my hotbar at the bottom. I don't know why I have a fish. I think somebody gave me that. But I'll switch over here to my camera. And so one of the things that you can do in Minecraft Education Edition, this is one of the things that's special to Education Edition, is I can put this camera in my portfolio, and then if I right click, I'll take a picture. Now that picture is actually moved into my portfolio. And so I've got my portfolio here. And so when I right click on my portfolio, I'm going to be able to see all these pictures that I took. And these were all from our 4th day of camp. And what I want to do now is I actually want to put these pictures on our website, but I need to do this in a very quick fashion because, I actually, with my student moderators helping me and everything, we had hundreds of pictures that were taken each day. So I'm going to click Export Portfolio, and this is what some of our older student moderators did as well. And go back here, and then I did this each day as well. So I'm going to say Export Portfolio, and then it's going to give me a choice of where I'd like to put it. So I've made a folder on my desktop, and I put a folder called Day 4. So I'm going to go ahead and save my PDF file there. And then now that I've exported it, actually, I'll probably just go ahead and delete all these pictures. The portfolio is computer specific. It's not saved in the cloud. It's locally saved. And so you want to be sure that if you're, students are using lab computers or they're switching or whatever, you want to make sure that they are actually saving their portfolio basically right at the end of their day, so that they're going to be able to have those. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to my Finder, and I'll show you a couple things. So here is my folder for day 4, and I'll show you, so here's the day 3 images, and I've on day 3, I guess, actually, Sarah, who's normally with us, wasn't able to send me images. Normally, I was getting things each day from Sarah, and I was getting things from Jason, 2 of our student moderators. And you can see, like, look at that. Sarah took 66, pictures. These are the images that were converted. And so that's what I'm going to show you, is how I'm readily or quickly going to be converting that PDF into images. So I'm going to switch over here to Google Chrome, and I'm going to go to a website that's just wonderful. My friend Jason Neifer showed me this website actually as a Geek of the Week on our EdTech Situation Room. He shared it a number of weeks ago, and I've used it quite a bit. You can do some of these things if you have a Mac, just with the built-in preview program. But I'm going to go to this choice here. These are all free on pdfcandy.com, and I'm going to choose PDF to JPEG. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag and drop that file, and I'm going to leave it at high quality, and I'm going to say convert PDF. Now, depending upon how large the file is and how many pictures, this can take a little while for it to do, but it's going to upload this, and then it's going to convert it. And so I will not sit here and have you watch the whole process, because it takes a little while to upload, and then it's going to make this conversion. So I've actually already completed one of these, and this is the file that one of our other moderators, Jason, created. And so I have downloaded that file, and so it is here in my downloads folder. And so I'm going to copy the zipped folder that PDF Candy created. And here on my Mac, when I double click that zipped folder, it's going to expand it into this larger folder. And take a look, here are the images. Now, he's only actually done 6 images. The first one, if I double click it, you'll see, is just the label, like the title page or whatever, cover page. And so I don't really need that one. And if I wanted to take more time, I could crop these, but I don't. I need an expeditious way to get these put on the web. I could, crop them and work with them and do fancier things with them, but I just really want to put them on the web and do that quickly. So here in my Google Drive, I've got this window open. I'm going to click and press Command A, and that will select all these images, and I'm just going to drag them and drop them right here, and they're going to upload into this folder. And so once, I guess I only got one. That wasn't very good. I wonder how I missed selecting them all. I want to select all of them so that I can, there we go, upload them all at one time. And so once those images are uploaded, when I return here to my website, I have refreshed the page, and so I've got a day 3 folder, and ta-da, there are Jason's images here. So if I go back to the one that I did, it's almost finished. So it's at 98% now, and it's going to allow me, after it's done, to go ahead and download. You really have to download these right away after they are done. So I'll click download file, because it doesn't keep them on the server very long. The pictures that I took here translate into a 27 megabyte file. And so I'm going to do the same process as before. I'm going to, here on my folders, I'm going to drag my zipped folder that PDF Candy created. I'm going to double click it here, and it's going to open it up, expand it. And so now when I take a look, look at that. I'll delete my cover page that I don't need. And I have 50 pictures, that I took from the day. So again, I will select the Google Drive folder here. Let's see if I can get this right this time. I'm going to click on the first one, do Command A, select them all, and then there you go. Drag all 50 of them over, and they're all going to upload to that images folder. So I will include in the show notes a link to this page, which is our home page for our Minecraft camp that we have done. And I actually, I guess I need to, I see what happened there. I'm going to make this visible. We had this as an invisible link each day of our camp. And so here on the daily schedule, this is where I would post the join code, which changed each day for our campers. And then we were using a Google Hangout Meet that was letting us conference. And anyway, this was fantastic, and shows our schedule and what we did. So I am in the process of doing some writing about some lessons learned and tips about hosting camps like this. And so if you're interested in that, probably the best way to learn about that is to follow me on Twitter. And I'm W Fryer on Twitter, and my blog is speedofcreativity.org, and that is where I will be posting more information about the Minecraft camp that we just finished up. So thanks. I hope you find this helpful, and would love to hear from you if you end up using this technique. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you very much.